Hello everyone, I hope all parents, students, and families are doing well. Can't believe it is the 8th week of our quarantine, and I am hoping that this ends very soon. Just like you, I'm getting a little stir crazy. As the weather gets warmer, it's a little harder to stay socially distant, but we are all trying our best, and I hope that everyone is safe, healthy, and happy. I have a couple of announcements, some really big ones and some exciting ones, as well as some housekeeping ones that we should talk about. I'll save some of the best for last. First thing I want to remind is on the email I sent a video of Mr. Blair. This video pertains to, on Monday, we will be starting our AP testing. I encourage all students to make sure you have your testing information, testing dates, passwords to log on. Remember, this is an online 45-minute test, and Walt Whitman High School personnel do not have access to your passwords or to the even view test. So it is important that if you have questions, you need to get a hold of College Board immediately to make sure that you can take this test and that you do well on it. The one thing I'm excited about this test is that this test is limited, obviously, and only has a couple sections, or one section that a normal AP test would have. It is my hope that students will do very well on this, and hopefully that will translate into getting college credit to whatever college or university they go to later on. Another thing I want to talk about, thank you so much to parents and students who have been contacting me all week about the lockers. We've been able to empty out quite a number of them. If you have not already done so, please make sure, email me. The email address is on the screen, as well as call 812-3804. We'll set up an appointment where you can come in and gather your belongings out of the hallway locker and gym lockers. That is for a short time the gym lockers, because right now what we are doing is custodians have been allowed access back into the building, and we'll be emptying out the gym lockers in the north and south gym, and we'll be separating them into bags, labeling them the numbers, and then when you come in, we'll be able to ask you what locker number you have and be able to collect the bags so that we can minimize the amount of traffic throughout the building. But hallway lockers are still available. And they are by appointment only. So if you want to do that, I suggest you do it sooner rather than later. Please make sure that you call or contact me as soon as possible. So one thing for our seniors, we talked about the social distancing updates we've gotten from the state, and we've decided to book a secondary prom date for our seniors. That prom date is August 12th. Now I know that's a long time, it's the end of the summer, but we felt August 12th was far enough that hopefully the social distancing requirements will be lessened. We'll be able to have our senior prom, and we were able to book it at the same place, the Crest Hollow. So it is my hope that we'll be still, before you go on to college or wherever life takes you in your post-secondary pursuits, that we'll be able to spend some time as a class at our senior prom on August 12th. We also, including our senior prom, we've been working on some virtual ceremonies. So that would mean our principals list, Michael Curtin Awards, National Honor Society, as well as some of our smaller honor societies. And we've decided to do these all in virtual form. Many of you have already been contacted to get information, whether it be principals list or others, and get where you're going to be going to school, some of awards or activities that you've done throughout your high school career. And we've been arranging a virtual ceremony so that we can share it with the parents and students, so we can honor them the best way we possibly can, without being in the presence of one another. So that will be coming out, and we'll be sending more messages. The first one will be coming out soon. We're going to be doing it at a virtual board meeting, and that will be our principals list. Following that, we will have our honor societies, as well as even our Xanadu is going to be holding their Mercy concert as a live streamed event. So I'm excited. Although I'd love to be able to be together on these things, we're at least being able to honor the students who've worked so hard throughout the years here at Walt Whitman High School for what they've done, either through academics or the arts. So I am looking forward, and hopefully you will enjoy it as much as we are making these videos or these virtual ceremonies. We've also been talking a little bit about graduation. So what we've decided, and what we're kind of bouncing around, is we are going to most likely postpone our graduation to July, unless the requirements for social distancing are lessened before the end of June. With that being said, we're going to hold a couple different graduation ceremonies. The first one we're going to be doing is virtually, and we'll be sending out a specific email to all seniors, as well as letter, detailing what our thoughts are as far as this virtual ceremony. There'll be yearbook photos, other items that we'll be adding into this virtual ceremony. When we go to do cap and gown distribution and yearbook pickup, we're going to do it on the same day, and we're going to have our podiums or our stage set up for the graduation on the field, where we'll be able to take pictures of our students as they pick up their cap and gowns. This will be added to the virtual ceremony. So we'll be sending out a list where we can sign up for appointment times, and we'll be giving out more information literally on Monday or Tuesday, because it's a long process with 476 graduates. We would need to start these photos in the near future just to make sure we get them all and are able to arrange all this video footage to put together in a virtual ceremony. More information will come out on that in this coming week, so please look for it. And if you don't get it, please make sure you contact me immediately, especially if you have a senior, so we can make sure that you get all that information. And the most important thing, as I said, we're kind of building up and having all the exciting things at the end. In Walt Whitman High School fashion, we've been trying to do something every 2 or 3 weeks to inspire and incite some positive emotions from our families and senior students here at Walt Whitman. We did that with our senior parade a couple weeks ago. We are continuing that with something else special. But instead of you coming to us, we are going to be doing something special. We are going to be coming to you. So you have recently received an email where we have picked areas of South Huntington neighborhoods where we will be visiting to give a special present to our graduating seniors. I don't want to give you more. It is a surprise, but you would have received an email on what day we'll be there. We will be coming between 9 and 11:30 a.m. I ask that you please be up, make sure you get the sleep out of your eyes, and that you know we'll be in your neighborhood during that time period. And the reason why it's a little earlier is because the first AP exam is not until noon, so we don't conflict with those. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week, look for us. You won't even have to look for us. You'll hear us as we enter your neighborhood, just to give some cheer to our seniors and give them a special gift from our Walt Whitman High School PTA. Last but certainly not least, I want to talk to all my students at Walt Whitman High School. Over these last few weeks, these videos have ended with inspirational quotes or being able to tell you to not lose hope, and that we will do everything possible to make sure that this year will be the best ever. While I still hold to that promise, and will make sure that we are able to have activities and events that honor and identify outstanding students here at Walt Whitman High School, I need to make sure you understand that the people here at Walt Whitman are doing everything possible, from our teachers, administrators, secretaries. Everyone's pitching in to make sure that this school year isn't lost, and that we're able to honor, especially our outgoing seniors, with some activities and events that will make it memorable. So please stay healthy, stay happy, and don't lose faith or hope that Walt Whitman High School is here for you.